It's one of the joys of doing it live. But if you're in the chat, we are about to pick a winner. So make sure you jump in the chat right now and tell me what is your number one coin you are holding right now. And we go come back in 30 seconds and pick a winner. Folks.
Like a boss.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time, live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Today is August 25th, and Bitcoin is still strong, guys, above 4,000. Every day we sit above 4,000 is a day we get closer to 5,000, just based off the fact that we are still in a very strong uptrend. But you know me, every day I'm working around the clock to get my people paid, and today is no exception. We go get the VERI, and you gonna be able to make some money on that on a brand new exchange, by the way. Shout out to Reggie Middleton getting some distribution, you know what I'm saying, for the coin of the future. But before we do that, we need to get somebody paid. You know my channel. Every day I'm fortunate enough to grace this microphone with my voice is another day that somebody is fortunate enough to profit as a result, right? And that's guaranteed money right there. So with that being said, I'm going to jump over into our chat. If you are in our chat right now, you already know the question of the day was, what coin is your number one pick right now? So let's see what we got going on. We got a lot of people. We got about 200 people live on the air right now. So let's see who all is rocking out with us right now. And we will need to do this. Bam! There we go. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's move that out the way here. Good. All right. All right. All right. So what do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? I see a lot of OMGs out there. OMG. Do I see a lot of OMGs? See what I did there? Did anybody get that? Y'all see that? All right, so let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on here. Just a little bit on here. That's better. Much better. Much better. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. I think I see it already. I think I see it already. Bam! My man Damien was close, but Robert hit it on the head with Veritaseum. Hey, Robert must be able to see into the future. Honestly, I think VERI is one of the biggest opportunities in the market, hands down. Ethereum, Damien, is right behind it. And I think you might have already won too, if I'm not mistaken. Or we talk on Facebook all the time. So, you know, you go be okay in the charts. So what I'm doing right now is I'm about to screenshot your name and throw up a comment on this picture. Again, this is our Facebook group for the entire community. It's called the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, right? We have 8,000 members. The doors are always open. And again, we work 7 days a week to make each other money, right? So one of the things I need to do is jump in here and let everybody on Facebook know that we are live on the air and my man Robert just won some money. So let's do that real quick. So let's see what other coins we had. We had Ethereum, we had Litecoin, OMG is a big one, Pay, 10x, another big one. So everybody, honestly, everybody seems to have kind of the same idea of what success looks like. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons I do these random questions of the day. It's not so much, just to give away money, even though I don't mind doing that. It's more so to get a snapshot synopsis of the market. And our other videos, we talked about sentiment analysis. So we have 100 different countries on our channel, right? And so one of the things I'm always interested is what is the world feeling right now? So you guys can clearly see it's a strong few favorites in this short list right here. They could have picked any coin. Everybody could have picked any coin and every coin. But you can see what's hand selected amongst the populace. So if you are looking to just invest your money for the first time, more than likely, you probably want to put something in that people already like and that people already have a positive expectation for. And that will, in itself, help cure a lot of problems, Because a lot of times, especially early on in investing, it's not so much that we don't pick a coin that should be profitable. We just pick a coin at the wrong time because the market doesn't think it should be profitable. So that's a major point to consider. And so that's one of the reasons I do that. So what I'm doing right now is I am putting your picture right there. And I'm going to say Bitcoin winner of the day. So when you see that, all you need to do, Robert, is jump on our Facebook page, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. Say, hey, I'm Robert, Bitcoin winner of the day. And I will send you some Bitcoin from my wallet to yours. A couple dollars, token of my appreciation, just to thank you personally for your support. I appreciate your involvement in the community. And I look forward to seeing your name on many videos to come. Now let's get back to this money. So here we go. We are looking again at Veritaseum. And how is it looking as far as the market goes? Is this thing a buy? Is it a sell? Is it a hold? Is it a short? What's going on with VERI? So we are looking up coinmarketcap.com, and from this information, we should be able to, kind of narrow down the list and see exactly what's happening. So you can see on coinmarketcap.com, Veritaseum is up on the day, but if you know the history of this coin, it's down quite a bit. This thing peaked out around the middle of July, close to almost about $200, I think, what it was at. One of the short stories of VERI is that when it came out, it was $1. Veritaseum was $1 when it came out in April, you guys. April. I think Ethereum was like $33 at the time, and Veritaseum, you got 33 Veritaseum for 1 Ether. So essentially it was $1 back then. And it's made quite a bit since then. And I do not think it's done. In fact, when you look at this chart, you can almost see the exact same kind of setup as Bitcoin Cash, as Ripple, as all these other major charts. Stratus is doing this right now to where it had a huge jump, and then it dovetails off, and people forget about it. And just like I told you with Ripple last week, that's when you want to be buying, right? And a couple people, want to insinuate that because they cannot understand or choose not to take the time to understand the technical market analysis of a product, that all of a sudden it's not worth buying. And I can assure you, here, hold on one second. Let me get a few validations for you. All right, guys. How you doing? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I think sometimes we let this casual backdrop get the best of us. My name is BK. Y'all know me as a crypto trader. Wall Street knows me as a Kellogg certified Notre Dame graduate MBA. I had the pleasure and the privilege of sitting down with Mr. Middleton for the better part of 3 hours. And to be quite honest, my mind was blown with his business strategy. Completely blown away. Anybody that understands business understands the barriers to entry. They understand that the opportunity of longevity is not so much in the product itself, but in the intellectual property that protects that product. Reggie owns the patents on smart contracts. So every ICO you see coming out for the next 20 years, if it states smart contracts, creating, delivering value through the blockchain, automated response system, that is Reggie's money. That is Veritaseum value. Now, it might exist in a different form or fashion, but I guarantee you those entities behind these $100 million ICOs that claim to be able to create value through smart contracts, they will be paying for that capability. So if you don't understand that, I suggest type in intellectual property, go to googlepatents.com, type in Reggie Middleton, see what he owns, and see what everybody else is trying to do right now, and then understand that this is easily one of the biggest opportunities you probably will have in your life, outside the chance that you already had back in April to buy it for $1. You could have made 100 times your money inside of 3 months. I didn't. I wasn't in on it. I'm in on it now. Make believe, I don't make the same mistake twice. So a lot of people really have not taken the time to understand the opportunity, to understand the industry, to understand the advantage that he has, and to understand that all of these banks coming in the door right now, Bank of America, it was a article today on Coinbase, Coin Market, whatever it is, said Bank of America just filed 9 patents for some blockchain stuff. I guarantee you in one of them, they sourced Reggie Middleton, because that's how it works. When I'm going to build the bridge, I have to say where I got the wood from, where I got the steel from. And that's money. That means you have to pay me to use my process, to use my technology. You could pay me in F and BTC and BCH. I don't care. But at the end of the day, that's money in the bank, guaranteed for the next 15, 18 years. So at $100, we can see that, again, this thing is dovetailing off right now. And it's about to set up. In fact, it did it today. It took a little breath and broke out just a little bit, just the same as Pivx did this week, just the same as Ripple did earlier this month. That sometimes that's all you need, is just that little bit right there. I've told you guys a few times, any forest fire that takes out half of California always starts with a single spark. And sometimes that's all you need. And now we go check out HITBTC, because again, Veritaseum is listed on this website right now. And honestly, before today, I had never, ever used it. Never, ever used it. I had no reason to use it. But after using it, it actually is not that bad. It has about 40 or so coins. It's very, very easy to set up. Has about 40 or so coins. I will have a link in the description of this video, and along with right there in the #1 comment. So you can just click that link and it'll take you right here to HITBTC. The thing I like about it, again, it has a lot of coins. It's very intuitive, and it shows clear as day, kind of what's going on. You don't really get lost under the weight of everything, kind of how Bitrix is, and you don't really know where to click. So one thing I wanted to do real quick while we have some time together is look at how to set an order, right? So what I've done, I've already made some money. I didn't put that much money in. What I've done, I have about a couple $100 in here right now, and I am going to show you how to buy some Veritaseum. So the first thing you want to do is, when you get on the home page, you want to transfer in Bitcoin, BTC. So your account, I'm not going to click on mine because I'm pretty sure it has some private information, but they will give you a wallet. You'll transfer in your Bitcoin, and then it will show up right up there. Some of you guys who tried to buy VERI on EtherDelta, it's very, very confusing, but this is a lot more intuitive. So it's almost just like Poloniex. So right now I have 0.08 BTC. The only difference is that when you send this money in, let's go to our funding page to show you how it comes in and what it looks like. You can see it has all these different coins: First Blood, Bytecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Sonero, AMP, BitSequence. So it has a lot of major coins. I looked up their volume. They do about 100 million a day, I think, in transactions. So it's a solid platform. I just never used it before. But the first thing you want to do is, when you go to send in Bitcoin, you click that button right there. You click that button for fund, and that will give you a wallet, and that's where you deposit it into, right? Next thing, it will put it in a main account. So I just sent in 0.01, right, into a main, and it goes into the main account. But after it does that, you need to transfer that amount into your trading account. So this is kind of smart, actually, because it differentiates your blockchain wallet versus the platform holding. And that's kind of like the gray area, but they make it clear as day. Like, basically, when you transfer it into a trading account, then the platform owns it. When it's in your main wallet, you own it. So that's actually really, really smart that they did that. So we do that. We transfer. So earlier I transferred 0.27 into my trading account. So let's go back to the exchange, and I will show you how to buy it. Cool. Right. So now we click on name. We jump down to VERI. Bam! You can see this thing is up 30% today. Earlier, if we just click on percentage, you can see it's like one of the top performing coins on the exchange. This thing just got listed on the exchange like not even 3 days ago. So on the 4-hour chart, you know, it has a lot of volatility in it, but that's simply because it's brand new. right? So 30% in one day. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But let's buy this stuff now. So now we click on our, where do we go? Where do we go? VERI, we got that. I am going to minimize this window because it's acting kind of quirky. I don't think yours will be seen like that. There you go. Now it crunches everything down in there. You should still be able to see it just fine. Okay, so now, here we go. Boom. We want to go to market because I'm just going to buy whatever it's selling at the market. I'll show you how to do a limit order right after we do this one. So we go to a market. We have our balance right there. The market price is 0.02899. And I want to buy, let's say, if we wanted to buy the full amount, we would just click that button. We type in 1 and it shows us that. So then we go and click our button to match. Should automatically fill in. It's not doing that. No, you don't like me? Okay, fine. So let's say we buy half, 0.5. Right, so there you go. That's what we will pay. 0.014, boom, boom, boom. Good, buy it. And it's just that easy. No more Ether Delta, no more MetaMask, no more all these back-end websites that is completely difficult to use. It's really just a few clicks of a button. And now you are an owner of one of cryptocurrencies, one of the best companies of cryptocurrency. Outside the money that I've put in, out my pocket, this is not a paid endorsement. It's just a confirmation of my belief of this product. You know, I've told you sell Ethereum. I've told you buy Dash. I told you buy Bitcoin Cash, and now I'm telling you buy Veritaseum at $120. If you like money. If you don't bother. So there you go. If we wanted to do a limit order, you essentially do the exact same thing. You just click one tab over to limit. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is big news. You know, VERI again. One of the problems I think it had early on was the fact that it was not listed on a major exchange. Now you have to ask yourself, why is that? Why is that, Brandon? What did these guys teach you about protecting a business process? Again, it's called barriers to entry. When I have a billion-dollar operation, I don't want any average Joe just to be able to come in off the street and compete directly with me. I put different processes in place, different hurdles in place that Joe must jump over before he ever gets on the same level I'm at. You could imagine it as, 5 or 6 bridges to different islands, and on every island, the amount of companies that live on that island gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But the pots of money that island has gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why you have thousands of banks in the United States alone. But at the end of the day, it's really only 4 or 5 that control the flow of money inside this country. Barriers to entry. For whatever reason, these barriers to entry kept Veritaseum and are still keeping Veritaseum off the major exchanges. But it's on a $100 million exchange right now. It's a few clicks of a button away, and I do not think it will stay under $120 for very long. That's just my humble opinion. And this is not a paid endorsement. Reggie, if you want to throw me some money, I'll take it. This is just BK telling y'all how to make some bread. You know what I'm saying? Haters go hate, and broke them up because go stay broke. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do either one. That's what I'm saying. Broke people always got a reason to be broke. There's 1,000 reasons out there to be broke. You find just one not to be. Let's check out the community real quick. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, normally, you know what I'm saying, I draw up some charts. I show y'all boom, boom, you know what I'm saying, breakout, breakdown, profit, 30, 40, 50%, bam, right? I didn't do that today. I took a step back. We got a lot of new people coming in the community, and they are asking about these coins. You see one dude just put it up there in the chat. I didn't tell him to put that coin there. So people want to know how to make this easier, how to make it simpler. And that's all I try to do. Like, this is a very, very easy website, very intuitive. Ether Delta was not. That's why you did not see me do a tutorial on how to buy VERI on Ether Delta, because I didn't even know how to do it. I did it, but then I don't even know where it's at. It's there somewhere. So that's my goal, you guys. Try to make it easy. Try to make it fun. Try to make you some money. So don't believe the broke trolls, because they probably the same ones listening to the broke bloggers to go tell them to buy Ethereum at $420. And your boy BK told you to sell it at $360. Enough said. Bam! #1 Facebook group in the world. 8,000 of my best friends coming in around the clock. You know what I'm saying? Putting up trades, charts, breakouts, jumps, news alerts, anything and everything to make you money. The doors are always open. Come in with a positive attitude, support each other, love each other, encourage each other. Most of all, profit together. So here we go. If you appreciate that, we do have 2 products right now. One more in the making, to which you can support the community. The biggest one right here, you guys, no joke. This is called the Profit Package. It is $25. Again, this website is bossofbitcoin.com. You can see it right there on that little logo over there in the corner. And the Profit Package is a hand-selected list that I have identified as the major breakouts on the market. I released this list about 2.5 weeks ago. It is up probably about 70% to date. I have not received one complaint on it. If you have a complaint, you know, hit me up. Let me know. Say, BK, the list sucks. And I go back to the drawing board and I make up another one. But that hasn't happened. This thing is still banging. It's still making money. And it's actually got a few coins that probably should jump out 20 or 30% this week. Mark my words. Number 7 and number 9 and probably number 10 and most definitely number 3 are going to jump up probably 20% in the next 7 days. Take that for what it's worth. $25 right there, bossbitcoin.com. If you want to set up a one-on-one appointment with me, I will be on vacation next week, so my calendar is not accessible for next week, but anytime after that, feel free to set that up. You go do this, pay $25, and we will have a meeting together through Google Hangouts, Skype, whatever works best, and you get my personal calendar, and we can make it happen. Again, my goal, only reason I'm here is to make you guys money. I'm pretty good at making myself money. I can take this diploma, put on my $700 suit, and go into any Fortune 100 company and sit in a cubicle for 40 hours a week and do pretty good for the rest of my life. I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that. Even when I sit in a cubicle, companies usually don't want me there after a while. So now I do this, right? And my biggest thing is to be positive, you guys. Like, positivity, like attracts like. The more inertia, the more effervescent energy I give off that is actually conducive to positivity, the more comes back to me. It's the law of the universe. If you think you will be great, then you will actually be great. If you think you will be a millionaire, you will actually be a millionaire. I tell you the story all the time. I used to be broke, dirt poor. You can't see that on my arm. Yes, you can. Dirt poor. donating blood for $20 a week, right? Just so I could get some food, working for $2 an hour plus tips in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know what I was doing during that time? I was reading books. I was learning how money works because I knew that I was destined for more. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Read that book back in 2009. And that opened a whole new chapter in my life. Started trading options with a couple $100 in 2009. Bought Sirius satellite radio at 6 cents a share back in February of 2009. I remember I called the broker and I'm like, is anybody buying this stock today? And they're like, no, ain't nobody buying it. It was the day it was supposed to go bankrupt. Liberty Media had put $50 million in it under DirecTV, and now AT&T owns DirecTV. But the company that owns DirecTV basically bailed out Sirius satellite radio. This was during the first recession. So long story short, I've been in the game almost 15, 20 years. I done made a bunch of money and I done lost a bunch of money. And my job now is to give away this free knowledge to try to help you guys make some money. That's why I'm here. That's why we got 10,000 subscribers in about 3 months. That's why we go have 100,000 in about a year. Mark my words. Think it, achieve it, conceive it, achieve it, believe it, receive it. With that being said, guys, that's all I got. If you in the chat right now, shout your country out. Let me know where you rocking in from. I see Shelly, Wisconsin in the house. You know what I'm saying? Mad Town, baby. Mad Town. You know what I'm saying? Badger blood. I bleed red and white. So let's throw this chat back up here. Again, we got the products for you. The one-on-one meeting and the profit package. Again, $25. bossofbitcoin.com. It's a good deal. That's a small price to pay to make some money in the markets. Oh, here we go. Also with the meetings, you guys, if you do schedule a meeting, just realize that, you know, I'm not just sitting around on the couch playing Xbox Live. I got Xbox Live. I haven't turned it on in 2 months almost. So I try very hard to make myself accessible and available for anybody, everybody, who wants to meet. This is my calendar. All those green dots are individual meetings that I have had or plan to have with you guys, right? Even while I'm on a cruise in the Bahamas, I'm still making myself accessible to the community. So, I say that to say this. If we need to reschedule, just understand why. It's only one of me right now. You know, if you want to be a BK, let me know. Raise your hand, and we can make 2 of them. I don't know how that's gonna happen. So here we go. Let's jump down. Here we go. All right. Who we got? We got Berlin in the building. Colorado's in the building. Florida's in the building. South of Milwaukee. Shelly, do I know you? Like, are you, I feel like I know you. South of Milwaukee. All right. Israel, Sacramento, New Zealand, Tennessee. I was in Brookfield, by the way, Shelly. Brookfield, Wisconsin. Tennessee, Australia, Bay Area, Big Dave, and hold it down for the